All right, everybody. Ecom Tom here with another edition of Tom's Guide with a video that I thought I did in the past, but I actually realized that I haven't done. And this is actually explaining the tool that SaleFreaks has called Sales Hunter. So before I get into explaining it, I just want to give a little bit of a background of what's going on right now. So the video might look a little messy in the background. That's me. I'm moving right now. I'm in the process of moving to Colorado. So you should see, some videos that might not have the backdrop or something in the next one or two videos coming up. There is also a pretty large announcement that SaleFreaks is announcing, and it's going to be a Christmas giveaway of some type, and it's going to be a large discount on a certain amount of items planned. I'm going to come out with a whole entire separate video on that, and it should be, if none of these discounts of like 50% off for 6 months or 3 months or whatever hasn't pushed you over the fence yet, this is 100% should be. If you're on the fence, if this doesn't push you over, then you're never going to get pushed over the fence. So, that's basically it for updates, announcements. I just came back from Nicaragua where I met with Mark from DS Genie, No BS Dropshipping. If you've seen that, then then you know who he is. It was a pretty great experience, and there's going to be a lot of videos coming out on that in the future. So, I'm just going to get right into it on this one. So what is Sales Hunter, and what does it do? How do you set it up? I've never really seen any other. I've looked at so many other repricing tools out there, and I've never really seen another one that does what Sales Hunter does. So from my knowledge, from as much as I know, SaleFreaks is the only repricer out there that has a tool like this. So basically what Sales Hunter does, it's a bot, like it says right here. Sales Hunter is a bot which tracks your competitors 24/7 and detects the items they sell and list them to your store. So basically you give it a list of people for it to check. It will check it 24/7, and every time it hits something in your criteria of listing, it will list it from their store to your store. It doesn't take it off their store, but it lists it onto your store. So all you have to do is go into the global settings, which I have a bunch of videos on getting to the global settings. It will probably link one up above. And all you have to do is enable it. So once you get to you enable it per store. So you're going to click on, right now, I only have it on one store because I wanted to see how it worked and, get some specific details on it. So basically you enable it, you click the max number of items you want it to list. And this is in a 24-hour period. So I just put it at 500 because I don't think it's going to list 500 in a 24-hour period. So I just have it at the max possible. After that, it's the number of items sold. I clicked 1. And that was just to try to get as many items up as possible. So if you think about the way that I teach my teachings, and if you've been following me for a while, then you know that basically I try to teach that if the more an item sold in the past 30 days, the better chance that it's going to sell on your account. So I put one on there just to get a lot of items up there. But if you wanted to get a more higher quality number of listings, or something that I would do for an actual strategy besides just getting as many items up as possible, I would probably put at least 3, maybe 5. That's when you know it's going to be a better item, and that's when you know that you're going to have a better chance of selling that item. I just wanted to see how many items I could get up and how long it would take to get these items up. So from there, you can pick what you want. I suggest 3, 5, whatever. You can do 1 if you want. So price range, that's the price range of the item. I just said 7 to 1,000. I didn't want it to be anything below 7 just because it's just, is it worth really selling an item below 7? Some people say it isn't. Some people say it is. I just arbitrarily said 7. I could have said 10. I could have said 5. And then basically what you want to click is this title source. Do you want it to be the supplier, as in do you want it to be the Amazon title, or do you want it to be the target seller's title? So the Amazon title, there's a pro and a con to that. The Amazon title is going to be less optimized. It's going to have no SEO really around it at all. And, it's going to have less searchability than an optimized title. If you use the target seller's title, and the real issue is that target sellers, is that title, is it accurate? They could put some inconsistencies in there. There could be a mistake. It could be something like they had their virtual assistants titling it, and then their VA has, English isn't their first language or whatever. So they messed up some words, and then, you sell that item. Somebody gets a return, sends you a return back because they said that it's not as described or whatever because there was a mix-up in the titling. So I use the supplier title. You can pick your poison, do whichever you want, but that's just, what I suggest. So, now the biggest part about it is manage your target sellers list. So you're going to click edit here. The pop-up is going to pop up. And this is your target sellers list. So basically you can add store names here. This is the people that you're going to add, whoever you want. And then you can add up to 100 for the plan that I have. I'm pretty sure the number of total sellers that you can add is dependent on what your item size plan is, but do not quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But I put in 99. I thought it was 100, but I guess it's 99. And I tried to find some very good sellers. So how are you going to go about finding good sellers? I mean, what I did was I always suggest using Zik Analytics in pair with SaleFreaks. And on Zik Analytics, I made an entire video on this, and we will link this one above. There's going to be a card that pops up in the top right. It's going to be a little eye, a black eye circled in white, and it'll show the videos that we have tagged on this video. And basically, I have a whole video out there on Zik Analytics on how to create a watch list. So you're going to go through, find people on Zik Analytics that you like. Your VA will do this, you do this, whatever, and then you just add them to the watch list. So what I did was I basically took the people from the watch list that I had, and I added them in there. I had my virtual assistants do this over time because I knew that Sales Hunter, I was eventually going to do a video on Sales Hunter. So at that time, I did have enough people to then add and, you know, like go through the people. You can add notes on them and say like, oh, like high volume seller sells over 100,000 a month or whatever. That's how I would suggest finding the people for your Sales Hunter. And then all you have to do is just add the store name there and then just click add. You can click on them and click remove. I mean, it's as simple as that. So once you have that set up, I mean, basically you're all ready to go. It goes in the background, click save at the bottom, and you're good to go. So what are the results that I've gotten so far? So I had Sales Hunter on one account going for a decent amount of time. And I can't really tell it. The way to find, you know, the amount of sales that you've made with Sales Hunters, you have to go into the advanced settings and then just look at a specific account and then look at, like, you know, how many of those items were like put on there by Sales Hunter. So I did this all for you. Basically, I have one item already that sold 10 orders on this account. I have another one that sold 7, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. There's a bunch of 2s. There's a bunch of 1s. And as we go down, you can go to the next page. You know, there's a bunch more 1s here. So, I mean, it's not going to be a complete game changer to your account, but it's going to be free extra sales that you're going to get no matter what. So this is why I really love this function. And another thing is for the people, I've already had a ton of items on my account. So I don't list duplicate items, and I don't list anything that, like, you know, is a duplicate across stores. So I have a lot of items on my account already that probably would have been listed with Sales Hunter if I didn't already have them. So I think for somebody that's just starting out or somebody that does not have as many items that I do on my account, you're going to get way more listings and you're going to get way more sales from those listings. So I think that it's 100% important that you do set up Sales Hunter. It's a great selling point. Like, it's a great function of this program. This program is amazing to begin with. And now it has an option for you to list. It listed right here for me 1,300 items on, like, I don't even know how long it took to list this amount of items, but the thing is that I'm saying is you guys might be saying, oh, Tom, your results aren't, you know, it's not the best results or whatever, but it's like already a lot of those good selling items I've already had on my account that I know it would have been listed from other people. So these might, and I only had my listings at, you know, the quantity of 1 sales in the last 30 days. If I was going to do this legitimately, I would put 3 to 5 or 5 sales a day or 5 sales in the last 30 days. And then I would list way more high quality items that I would expect more sales out of. But, you know, from here, I just winged it and I tried to get as many items up as possible for you guys. I also then moved all of my sellers to another account. And from there, you know, I listed even more, you know, not great items because I had the same settings and I had already had those settings on the other account for a little while. So, you know, I was picking and combing through even worse items, but I still made some decent sales. So the moral of the story is that you're going to make free sales for no reason. And it's great. You got items that you didn't have up there that you now do have that you didn't have to go find, that listed up there automatically, and you made money off them. So this is the profit right here. One of them I made $8 off of, and I sold it twice. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. And I mean, that's basically what this whole entire thing does. I suggest you go out there, you make a seller's list. From that seller's list, a watch list, seller's list, whatever, you then add it. You can add it slowly to Sales Hunter. You can add it over time to Sales Hunter. It's whatever. Add them all in there, but over time, your items are just going to just pile in. And if I go to my items right now or listing wizard, go to listing generator, Sorry if my voice is a little hoarse as well. I was just on vacation a little bit, so had a good time. You can see auto sales hunter upload, 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 upload. So it's literally uploading all of these people every single day. But since I have so many items, if I click on this, it might say that a ton of them are duplicate or whatever. So listed 4, 9 failed. The reason is 1 duplicate, 6 Veros. So you can go through and check those Veros too and go through and push those Veros through. Whatever you really want to do. We can check and see if there's other ones that are duplicates. Check on this one. Listed 2, 18 failed. 17 of them were duplicates. See, so it's going to go through, check the same people again over time. And if you've already gotten those on your account, then, you know, it's not going to scrape them. So it is what I would say it would be very good for somebody that is a beginner to intermediate, that it has, you know, not a lot of listings on there and is looking to get more listings up that are quality that they don't have to do the research for. Once you get more advanced, then, you know, you're going to probably have a lot of these items on your account. But why not just have them up there anyways? It's free sales. The items are going to go up there no matter what. You don't have to do anything, and it's just completely automated and awesome. So, I mean, I don't have any like negative words to say about Sales Hunter. It's a great feature, and for anybody that's a beginner, I can guarantee you, if you go and find like a really popular store, like I'm not going to name the most popular one I name anymore because of the fact that I've gotten called out for naming him on my YouTube videos before. But there's one called like Mighty Galaxy or something like that. You can go throw that store into your Sales Hunter. From there, you're going to go through, find those people, and then it's just going to find items and list items and list items. And as you go, you can curate it and make sure that, you know, oh, check all the people that are in there. Maybe you found better people. Add those good people, take out some worse people. Then make sure that you hone in on like how many items sold per month or whatever. And I think it's going to be a great update to your account, and you're going to make a lot of sales doing it. So if you guys have any questions, please comment it below. If you guys like this video, please let me know. I plan on doing a release of what the Christmas update is. We're gonna go from there. If this Christmas update doesn't push you over the fence, then you're never gonna use SaleFreaks, which is a shame because it is an amazing program. So I hope to see you guys in the next video, and have a good one.